Hi heathens! So today's video is going to be what I've been trying to do recently when I do get ready with me's, and that's incorporate products I either don't use often, haven't used in a while, have possibly never used on video, just to kind of get, you know, an idea of how things work out there. So I don't recall if I've ever used this in a video. This is the Tarte Face Tape Foundation, the Double Duty Beauty. And I have mine in the shade 12 in Fair Neutral. So that's what I'm going to use for foundation. So I'm actually going to do my foundation first. Weird, I know. But it's because the eyeshadow product I want to be able to put a little more focus on if I can. Because it's one of the Shein, Shine, whatever, palettes that I wasn't really able to use in my haul video. If you didn't see that, I'll try to remember to link it down below. So, starting with the face. This just has a pump, like a normal pump applicator. So I'm just going to pump a pump and a half onto my hand and use a brush as normal to apply it. So what I always do with foundation is I just take my finger and kind of mix it up on my hand. I know that doesn't matter, but it helps me like thin it out so I'm not getting too much when I go to apply it on my face. I have a little bit of mascara on. We might try to build it up, but other than that, I don't have anything on my face currently other than moisturizer. So we are starting barefaced. I'm not using a primer. We're just gonna plop it on and see how it goes. I have a little bit left on my hand, so I'm gonna take my foundation brush. This is a BH Cosmetics. I believe it just is called a flat top brush. This just says a number 3, but it came from a set on their website. I don't remember which set. My brain wants to say the Royal Affair set, but I don't think that's it. This has kind of a scent to it, the foundation. I can't place what it is. It's kind of fragrant, like an actual fragrance or perfume, but it's not. Oh, I got way too much of that on my eyelid. Oh well. It's not as overbearing as like the Huda Beauty one, which, whew, if you saw that video or have ever used that foundation, you'll know what I'm talking about. But that one really took me by surprise because I was not expecting it to be that fragrant. It literally smelled like I was running perfume with a tint over my face. Tinted perfume. I have one dry flake. Okay. I don't know if you caught it on camera before I got rid of it, but there was like one dry flake on my nose. Alright, so there's a little bit on this side of my face. Let me get rid of a little bit of this light. Oops, wrong way. That I'd like to build up a little bit more, so I'm going to just tap into straight onto my hand and just take it onto this side of my face. I'm going to be doing kind of a light look for this video, as far as like light colors, because I'm actually also using a blush in this look. Oh, you know what I didn't? Oh yeah, I did. Just kidding. I actually think I'm prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and do blush before I jump into eyes. And I'm going to be using the Hip Dot blush in the shade Solstice. This came in one of my Ipsy bags. And at first I thought it was an eyeshadow. It's like a very fair peach pink. Like, it's a very, very soft color. So it's either going to be way too light or give just a nice little kiss. And we're about to find out. So I'm using this big fluffy Alamar brush. I like using this for, ooh, a lot of kickback. I like using this brush for blush because it's big enough to kind of help diffuse it, but not so big that it goes, oh yeah, this is a very nice soft color. Not so big that it kind of goes all over my face, if that makes sense. Like, it's not as big as a powder brush would be, but it's big enough to where I'm diffusing and blending kind of all at the same time. There's quite a lot of kickback with this blush though, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't really care so much, but I know that that's, you know, a big deal for some people between blushes and highlighters and eyeshadow palettes, but oh, that's super nice color. Oh, I'm glad I tried that and didn't just get rid of it. So I hope you can see it. Oy, trying to do that hurts because I did an MK Fit. She's a great person here on YouTube. One of her hit workout videos yesterday, and it was the one to Pink songs. And my legs are feeling it, so I'm in a little bit of pain. All right, now I'm going to go into the eyeshadow, and this is the Eye Candy palette that I'm going to be using, which is the like pink palette. Totally doesn't match my Legend of Sleepy Hollow shirt, but that's okay. So we're going to take my brush and kind of balance it up here, and then I'm going to take just this fluffy unicorn brush, and I'm going to tap into Millennial Pink first, which is the light pink in the top right corner of the palette. And we're just going to pat that all over the eye and kind of blend it across the crease. And then do the same thing on the other eye. I feel like this eye definitely needs a little bit more. And this is all I'm using this brush for. This isn't going to be like my main blending brush. It's just getting the pigment down initially. Yeah, I feel like the eyeshadow versus the blush, like my eyes are way more pink and my cheeks are way more peach. But that's okay. It's a process, you know? We're going to trust it and it'll all maybe tie in, or maybe I'm going to look crazy. I don't know. Now I'm going to tap into Tracksuit, which is this like hot pink down here, and I'm going to use that as my actual like full-on crease shade. And I've switched brushes. This is a dual-ended Luxie brush, the 249. So I'm going to take that and go all the way into the crease and along this outer corner, kind of taking it down onto the lid just to build up a bit of that shadow. But focusing it up in the crease. I need to wash off my mirror. It is dirty. I need to take like some actual glass cleaner to it, not just a makeup wipe, but you know, you work with what you got, right? Take the same brush and I'm going to tap into Heartbreaker, which is like the red shade at the bottom that's matte. And I'm going to gently tap that across the outer edge and then up into the crease. I am really liking how these shadows blend. I said that about the palette that I tried in my video when I first opened them and tried them. But like the sentiment still stands into this palette. The pigment is there, they blend really well. I'm loving how this shade is like deeper, but once you start blending it out, it's not quite as deep as it looks in the palette. So you're not going from pink to like red. It's like a deep pink. Which one do I want for my lid? Let's go for, since we're going pink, let's go for Juicy, which is pink. It's like a satin with little glitter flakes. Oh my. Okay. I expected it to sheer out a little, but that is very pigmented. I don't even know if I needed my finger for this shade, to be honest. I probably could have done this one with a brush. But, you know, we're already here. So we're just going to go with it. Let me clean my finger off before I get pink all over everything, because that is quite a pigmented shade. These might stain my eyes. And then I'm going to go into that middle shade, which I did swatch in my other video. I'm going to let in a little more light here. And it is called Crazy in Love. It's the like white and pink. I don't know if you're even going to see that on my pinky. It's very bright. So I'm just going to gently 1-2 tap. And then same thing on the other side. I shouldn't even need to go back in for more. 1-2 tap. Oh, I took that one a little higher, so try to just even it out. I'm the worst at making my inner corners match. I don't know what that's about. So let me show you a close-up of this real quick. So all right, now for highlighter, we're going to be going in with the KVD Alchemist palette. This is the Alchemist holographic palette. It's called a face and eye highlighter palette. So it has these 4 shades that kind of at first glance look similarly, but I'm trying to decide. The top 2 are actually green and blue. Then you've got this middle one, ultraviolet, which is amethyst, and then opal, which is pink. These are the 2 that I'm trying to decide between. I think I'm going to go with opal because it does reflect more pink. I feel like amethyst might just be a little too purple for kind of the look that I'm going for. So let's use this brush. I haven't used it yet that I can recall. It's the Luna Magic. It's like this nice tapered brush. I'm going to tap that into the opal shade down here. Tap it off and then just brush it up onto my cheekbones, trying to still keep it at the top of the blush. And then same thing on the other side. I hate the way I sound when I breathe. I know that's really random, but when I'm editing, it drives me nuts because I'm such a mouth breather. And I know it has to annoy y'all, and I'm really sorry, but short of holding my breath the entire time I film, there's really no way around it. So I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to listen to me breathe. So, anywho, now that we have that on, I'm gonna try to layer up a little bit of mascara. I'm currently wearing the Beauty For Real, so that's what I'm gonna go in with and just try to like voom it, because I've been wearing it for 10 hours now, maybe 11. I don't remember if I put on my makeup at 6 or 7 this morning, because I have technically been awake since right before 3 o'clock, but I didn't get out of bed until 5:30. So I assume it was about 6:30 when I started getting ready. And it's almost 6 now, so. See, just kind of giving it a little extra voosh. But what I'm going to do with this mascara, which is what I do whenever I wear it, because it is way more liquidy of a formula, is I just take like a little spoolie that I don't use for my eyebrows, and I just run it up through it just to try to grab any of the excess wet product off of my lashes. And then I didn't think about the lips. Let's give myself a spritz while we think. So I'm going to go in with one that y'all have not seen, and it is the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray Cookies and Cream Makeup Fixing Spray. Yes, it does kind of smell like cookies and cream. It smells like artificial cookies and cream, not like the candy bar. But, you know. Alright. Let's go for a gloss or like an oil. let's do... Okay, we'll just do this and see how it goes. This is the Wander Beauty Lip Retreat Oil, and mine's Oasis. I don't know if there are others because it doesn't have a shade. It's just a lip oil. But it's very hydrating. You know, I'm digging this look. I feel like the blush is kind of okay now, like the contrast. So let's do something I haven't done in a while and take my hair down to show y'all how it looks with my hair down, even though I never wear my hair down. But this is what the look looks like if I were to wear it with my hair down. And then of course, like, pulled back or up, you saw. But that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know if you've tried any of these products or if you want to try any of these products. And I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.